So we're going to start.
Let's do this thing.
All
Here
right.
we go.
Hey, it's the Something About Something podcast with your host, Mr. Mike Schilling.
Hello, and thank you very much, and my good friend Ricky Pope. And
Thank you.
we're going to talk about something today. So, Mr. Pope, start with you.
Sir.
How's your week?
Going great. We have we talked since I won an award?
I don't think we have.
Have we not?
I don't.
Our short film won Audience Choice. I don't remember if we talked about that or not.
I don't know. I don't.
And it has been selected for another film festival.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
So the kids are happy.
The kids are happy.
Mechanicsville, Pennsylvania is where the film festival is.
Yeah.
It just happens to be coming really quick, and I connected with some people that run the festival. And
so are you going to go that direction?
I'm not going to be able to go.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I cannot go. It's called the Hollywood Divine Film Festival. It's their first year. It's run by a church organization, so they're looking for faith and family friendly films.
Oh yeah,
and I guess they decided to program us after they saw my film, so I'm excited.
I think I've heard of it. I've heard that it's really divine. Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
But so anyway, so that's a thing.
It's awesome.
I'm excited.
Awesome.
Not much else going. Work is work, and I'm into software training right now. Screen capture and voiceover training. Yeah. I'm creating training videos for other people to run software.
I saw the email about Camtasia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mentioned Camtasia to you because I'm starting to use it. Dude, it's super simple to use.
Yeah,
I had forgotten how easy it is, and screen capture is pretty decent.
Yeah,
and it's got some cool features. I'm not really using most of the features right now. I'm mostly just using it for screen capture.
Yeah,
but Lynda.com needs to sponsor us because I mention them all the time.
Yeah.
They have a great little course on how to use it in Lynda.com, and I mean, it's like 3-hour long course. And it covers just about everything that it can do.
Yeah, Lynda has everything from Adobe Premiere to Photoshop.
To IT to business to they got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, they do a lot of the I would say leaning towards kind of multimedia type of stuff. Maybe some office stuff.
They do have quite a bit of multimedia stuff, but they're broadening their, since LinkedIn bought them.
Yeah.
They have really, I think, broadened their horizons.
Really?
I'm seeing a lot of business and productivity kind of stuff.
Yeah.
More nebulous training.
Yeah.
Less software centric and more generic, like this is how you do business. This is, different areas of business. This is what good marketing looks like. And this is, that kind of stuff.
Well, that's a big deal. I mean, unlike, like CBT Nuggets, they only thing they concentrate on is the IT part of it. So, so I go back and forth because I have an account for my work on both.
Oh, yeah.
And so, but I like Lynda.com format. Of course, again, I'm interest. It's whatever your interest is in.
Definitely.
And so if you're really looking at some IT tracks, then definitely CBT Nuggets.
Yeah.
If you're looking more towards,
anything in the Adobe suite.
In the Adobe suite, yes. Then that's a place to go.
There's a ton of stuff.
Yeah, a ton of stuff.
And I get access free because I got a free library card.
Yeah.
In the city.
Now, does the library card? I mean, do that? Sorry, does having access through your Metropolitan Library card? Do they have the same content?
As far as I can tell, I tried to do a little research on that.
Yeah,
I cannot tell that there's any difference. I can't tell that. Like, I have not found a course that says you don't have access to this. I've not found a list somewhere that says this is what
Yeah.
is not available to you. Nothing.
You
And
know,
the best I can understand
yeah.
is they pay for this corporate rate thing,
Yeah.
and everybody in the library system gets access to it. Mind you, they pay
Yeah.
bukus of money every year
Yeah.
for it, and they could shut it down tomorrow, and I would cry.
Uh,
But but I use it all the time.
well, I could actually, since I have an account for my work,
Yeah,
and I can,
we
and
could compare
we can
notes.
compare notes and see.
We should someday we should both log in to lynda.com and just see what it looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. But I'm gonna expect some some sponsorship, man. That's the daddy.
No doubt.
The daddy needs some new lenses.
Hey, I'm digging. Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you. Okay.
So talk to me about new lenses. Why you need new lenses, Mike?
Yeah. Well, we are trying to figure out how we can go from being basically uh, cartoonish photograph talking
Am I funny to
podcast.
you? Am I funny?
What funny you?
Yeah. No.
You know, and so we're trying to go.
Cartoonish? Yep.
Yeah, cartoonish.
Yeah, I'm with you.
We're just trying to go live.
That would be nice.
You know, so
Might make it easier on us.
it
Maybe.
might be. I don't
Or
know.
worse. I don't
Worse. Well, you know, and then I'm thinking, man, maybe it'd be easy to go live stream, but then you have to do the switching and the
Yeah.
dicting and
Yeah, then we're gonna be distracted during this thing. We're already distracted. Like,
yeah,
we see something shiny on the floor, we get distracted.
I know.
You know, Manny, the podcast dog, walks through the room, and I'm distracted.
Yeah.
Speaking of, hey Manny,
Oh yeah, he's right behind me on his
on his blanket,
on his burrito mattress.
burrito mattress.
Yeah, we call it the burrito mattress because we took the mattress and wrapped around cushions because you know the floor is not good enough for him. So
gotcha.
how's the fish?
The fish are good. The fish are good. The snail is good.
Yeah.
Pierre and Penny and Pearl are all alive and well. We haven't let
Yes.
them die yet
That's
since my
good.
daughter moved out.
That's good.
But
Usually that's the first thing to go.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made us promise to feed them, so we feed them,
That's good.
and so far they're alive, and I hope that continues because she will cry the day they
Really.
the day they go to the great beyond.
Now the fish, is it a goldfish?
2 goldfish. They're the googly-eyed goldfish.
So you have
They're
to
not
like.
normal goldfish.
So you gotta. Okay.
So they're like the big googly-eyed goldfish. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they
Not like
one
koi.
of them. No, not that big. No, not that big.
We have a koi in a fish bowl.
Yeah, these are like the bug-eyed goldfish.
Every time he turns around, dink, dink.
dink. No, so they, they're not the little dinky ones, but one of them is over 2 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they can last that long. Well,
I've-
at least not with my care.
I've never had a fish. We've never had fish that lasted this long. It's insane.
Man,
But yeah, over 2 years. I've lost count, actually. It could be 3.
really?
The second fish is newer. I think it's more than a year old now.
Really?
Yeah.
2 to 3 years
Yeah.
old fish.
Pierre is 2 or 3 years old, and Pearl is fairly new to the household.
Oh, that was
That
dumb.
was weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that was
Penny
weird.
Penny is like a year old, I think.
Penny.
Penny, that's the
That's
the other fish.
okay. And the
Pierre
name
and
in
Penny.
the snail's
Snail
name.
is Pearl
Pearl.
because it's a white snail, all white.
It's all white.
I saw Pearl was climbing in the tree the other day.
Yeah.
They've got little bushes in the
Let's-
water.
Let's check in with our audience.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is pretty boring. Let's move on.
Oh,
So how was your week?
let me just do this again. That's pretty much my week. That's pretty much. I don't want to get any more of it. Yes, my wife, she had her first big wedding.
How did the wedding thing go?
She did good. She
the bride and groom got
that's
married.
right. The big brown dog flower production. She got it all set up for this wedding, and I call it the sun kiss wedding
So
because
she decorated, right?
she decorated and got everything. I think she did more than that because she saw some stuff that needed to be done. But anyhow, she did a good job. Everyone compliments.
Hand
I,
out lots of business
she
cards.
had one of like the most sexiest laborers that was working with her.
Oh,
I just,
really?
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he
Did
looked
he
like
did he
me.
have a six pack
He did have a
or
six
a keg?
pack. Well, it just depends. More like a 12 pack.
More like a 12 pack.
Yeah, couple of 2 liters. Yeah. So that was it. It was a good weekend,
Very cool.
and she did very well. And she said coming down from it, it was, she didn't realize how stressful
Oh,
it
yeah,
was going
yeah.
to be, and she was glad to have that experience out of the way, and hopefully
So
now she can
so
learn from it.
what's her thought? Is wedding now? Because I know
Yeah,
I'm a video guy.
yeah,
There is money in weddings.
yeah.
I don't do weddings.
No,
I have no
no,
interest in doing weddings. I have said that before on the podcast. People ask me about weddings all the time, and I'm like, yeah, it's not that I don't want to do your wedding. I don't want to do any weddings.
yeah,
I did 2 weddings, and it was no, I've done 3 weddings now.
yeah.
I've done 3 weddings, and every one of them, it was a horrible, horrible experience for me.
I know. What are you doing, Manny? Are you
Manny is
He's playing the
Manny's
guitar.
playing the bass with
He's
his
playing the
tail.
guitar.
I don't know that
Yes.
you guys could hear that, but that was pretty
Yeah,
funny.
that was nice.
So what's her thought? Is this like weddings are her thing?
Well, she would rather have, the orders from like her, I guess,
Single sales.
single sales, because it's real easy and she can move on. She likes doing the bouquets and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, she even made a bouquet all the way, took it all the way to Italy for her niece,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was really
Oh,
nice. So
yeah.
yeah.
Italy.
Oh, the
We have
Mamma
not talked
Mia!
since
No, we
we have
haven't.
not had a podcast since
No,
you came back from
that's
Italy.
right. That's right.
So did you see Luigi or Mario?
Well,
It's me, Mario.
I saw him. He was on a rope. He had cement shoes on, and he was being tossed over a dock by a big man named Guido.
Apparently, they didn't like the Nintendo
They
Switch.
Nintendo
huh?
Switch. They said, "Okay, not good enough." No, it was, man, it was nice. I didn't know what I was going to expect.
Yeah.
This was one of those deals where my wife said, "Okay, my niece is getting married in Italy, and we should take advantage of it since they're going to pay for room and board." And I kind of go, "Oh, okay."
All you had to do was get there.
Yeah, want to get, yeah. And I was, we talked about my whole St. Martin blues a while back, and I
Yeah.
thought, well, but I tell you, Italy took care of that. It was that nice. I really
Awesome.
enjoyed it, and what's funny in Italy, because like in Europe, a lot of the roads are like really small,
Yep. 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 Yep.
but the vehicles are like, and not all normal, but because you have a lot of really small cars,
Yeah.
Fiats and
Yeah.
even some minis and stuff like that. But yeah, stop signs are just suggestions in Italy. It's just here's a stop sign, stop if you want.
Nice.
And yeah,
I've been to Mexico,
yeah,
and in Mexico it was very much like that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. It was
when I was in
interesting.
London, it was less like that. London was a little more like stop signs actually meant something.
Yeah,
Lanes didn't.
yeah,
Once you got going,
yeah.
they would just
No,
pull out in front of you.
yeah. Like I said, it was really nice. We stayed. It's like on the down by the close to the end of the boot, over on
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
like the, I want to say, the east side
Okay.
of Italy,
Near the heel,
near the heel. Well, yeah, near the heel,
not near the toe.
not near the toe. It's kind of maybe up in the ankle.
Okay.
I guess
Okay, gotcha.
if you want to go that route or not.
Okay.
So yeah, it was cool, and we had a good time, and it's a good wedding, and what's really cool, uh, man, we had this villa, and I got hooked. And I don't know how they paid for this. I know they had to save and save. This was like, I mean, lifestyle's rich or famous. You're sitting out, you're in the balcony, you're looking into the bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. I could probably do that for a very long time. Coming back was really difficult too, just because you have this thing where you want to like it's like, man, this is different here. I,
Oh yeah.
people expect me to work for a living, and there it was like, it, it's a different place. People are very low key. They have an entire kind of outlook on life. They one guy said, you Americans, so sorry for you. And I said, what do you mean? You guys work and work and work and never enjoy life. Never enjoy life. You work and you work and you work and you poor people. You never enjoyed life. And I was deep. I had to think about that for a little bit, but um, so I want to go.
I can agree with him sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, but we've talked about going back. That's how much I enjoyed it. And usually I'm not that kind of person that go, let's go back to the same place. But there was so much more to see. And at first we wanted to, well, I thought a lot of people are in basically, Vespas, mopeds, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
scooters. And man, it's like it's like a NASCAR scooter race. I mean, people around corners and it goes up hills, and it's just. So I said, I like to do that, but let's make sure we can even do that at home. Stay upright long enough to
Yeah.
actually go forward. So anyway, before the crickets start chirping, pretty much. So talk to me here. Earlier we talked about, you were telling me about the new DC universe.
Yes. So, what are your thoughts now? This DC universe, what I'm gathering is it's going to have tons of Warner Brother DC video content,
Yeah.
old TV shows, old movies, um, new originals.
That's
Um,
the thing they're gonna have to do, is make sure there's original content on it.
yeah, because that's where Titans is going to be.
Okay. Yeah.
Titans is kind of the big pitch to get people, I think, attached. But I want to say they're saying there's other original content, but I don't know what it is. But then I I are they gonna have the CW DC shows? I
Uh,
couldn't tell from what I was looking at. I never found a definitive list. Did you?
no, but because that certain station is owned by Warner Brothers,
CW is, yeah,
CW,
okay.
yeah, it's owned. So I doubt if they'll take away their actual, their broadcast.
But like yeah, they're probably not gonna like do the brand new ones on there. But
Yeah, I
like
mean, like,
the old, like on Netflix, you get last season.
yeah, yeah, I'm
Uh,
sure.
you know,
Now that may be. I mean, because
you
right
get
now,
everything up to the last season.
that would make sense. I mean, look what Marvel's doing with Netflix. Um, now Daredevil, would be the third on Netflix. And when you talk about, basically, it's from what they call, from the Marvel Defenders
Right.
franchise,
Yeah.
where they had Luke Cage
Right.
and
Iron
and
Fist
Iron
and
Fist
Jessica
and Jessica
Jones.
Jones and some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, but I don't know what's going to happen to those, because are they going to be reallocated to the new Disney streams? This is what's
I,
interesting to me,
dude, I don't
because
know.
anytime now, like I was looking at, they're going to make for Star Trek fans, they're going to make we talked about Patrick Stewart coming back.
Right.
And apparently, what I've been reading, and if I'm wrong, please someone correct me, but it looked like to me that he's going to be on CBS All Access. So basically, they're doing just a Luke Picard show of some kind.
Oh.
Now,
Okay, now my daughter was running this CBS All Access thing by me. I'm used to see, I still have cable.
yeah,
Yeah, don't hate me. I still pay for cable. Um and I can log into a lot of stations
yeah,
using my cable content information. So like I can see a lot of BBC America stuff. I can see a lot of like FX stuff by using my Cox info. But my daughter says CBS All Access is separate. It's different. You have to pay for it.
yeah.
It's not part of the regular television subscription because you pay for cable.
See, and that's the problem. See, pretty soon you're going to have an well,
An a la carte.
a la carte type of situation,
You know,
which
we've all screamed and
yeah, but
told the cable companies they needed to do this for years and years and years,
yeah,
but now we're gonna have to do it
but now
à
you
la carte, but I'm gonna have to pay
yeah.
30 different people.
So I love Marvel, okay, and like Star Wars. So now I have to like what I got to
You gotta get
stream
the
everything
stream
from
Disney streaming.
Disney, and then if they're gonna start taking, because that's the thing. If CW they take all the, I can't imagine them taking the series that they have now because they're making money from the sponsors on that.
Yeah,
They are
I
doing
bet
that,
I bet
but
they still play it new
like you
there.
said, now you can go to Netflix and you can see the previous season of Flash, the Green
Right.
Arrow,
I bet those
Supergirl,
go
but I
away
bet you that
from
goes
Netflix.
away. I
I
bet that goes away.
um, we talked about this a while back. The was it the Ant-Man and the Wasp was gonna be the last
Yeah, it's gonna
Marvel movie that was ever gonna
exactly.
be on Netflix.
Yeah,
Just knowing a little bit because I've had dealings with Netflix. We had a documentary that was on Netflix for a while.
yeah,
They generally do 2-year contracts.
yeah,
So my guess is, and I was telling my daughter this the other day, I said, what you're going to start seeing over the next 2 years is things slowly falling off.
yeah,
And as their contract, you're not going to see a wholesale disappear. They won't do that because probably they don't want to break the contracts. They probably don't want to pay to break the
yeah.
contracts.
I know.
Even though Disney could afford it, I'm sure they don't want to break the contracts. But over the next course of the next couple of years, I think you're going to see tons and tons of stuff fall off as those contracts are not renewed.
Yeah, I get kind of concerned that Netflix may become the blockbuster of streaming.
Dude,
And I know that
very
sounds, I
very
mean,
much so.
now they're having, I mean, they're working really hard to have their own content, but none of it, I mean, and it's the content is good, but if I mean, but if I hear it, I don't have no clue what it is, and so it's not going to draw me to it.
Right.
Not if I
Like
have to choose.
the
Yeah,
Marvel things, they could easily be taken over by Disney.
yeah, exactly.
Picked up, they could hire all those actors out from
Yeah,
under them. Um Now they do have some other original content like Stranger Things, which is really
yeah, it's
good.
really good.
But is that going to keep people?
But the thing is, though, if they lose, like the Marvel, and they start losing, some of the DC series programs,
Yeah,
start losing that stuff, well, then the revenue, how are they gonna be able to make these movies like,
yeah,
Stranger Things,
yeah.
which
I know.
it's a good series. Also, if you like David Letterman, they have a really he has a pretty good series on there where he talks to people. He has kind of a more intimate format. I mean, there's some good stuff on there, some original stuff, but eventually, though, as this content leave, some of the big content that draws people in, because I
Yeah,
was surprised, I'm thinking, "Oh my goodness, I already have these Marvel movies on here already?"
yeah.
I mean, like when they had Galaxy of the Guardian of the Galaxy
Oh
2,
yeah,
and it
yeah,
seeed like it was just 4 months after it came out on the
yeah.
movies. I'm
Oh yeah.
thinking, "What's the deal? This
Things
is
are starting to
awesome."
stream
Yeah,
quicker and quicker.
but, a lot of that's gonna go away.
Yeah, I think so.
Now one thing back to the,
So back to DC Universe.
I'm looking
So,
at
but
it.
there's more than just TV shows and movies,
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing right
A-
here,
and
yeah.
and and the old '60s Batman will be available for those who want to watch that.
Well, I tell you what, also subscribers will get basically, um, the e-media of every Action comic from, comic number 1 to Rebirth, all the DC comics.
That's yeah.
I
That's
mean,
I was reading something about that.
and I thought to myself,
I'm sure they'll probably do it a little like Marvel did with
yeah,
theirs because I've subscribed to theirs for a while.
yeah,
Um, they've got tons and tons they've already digitized,
yeah,
and they will slowly be digitizing others
yeah,
based on popularity and based on storyline
yeah.
context and based
Yeah,
on
they were
who's
saying
popular.
from Action Comics number 1 to Rebirth DC Universe, that's you add to your digital long box of a curated list of modern classic digital comics. And,
Yep. Curated list is the thing I'm curious
yeah,
about. Like how curated.
well,
Is it going to be as extensive as the Marvel comics, the Marvel Unlimited
well, if they're gonna go off the
program?
same if they're gonna go off the same format like Marvel, because I had a subscription one time to the, Actually, it's actually they use almost the same delivery, service,
Yeah,
and I can't remember the name of it, but DC, like on my
whatever that ebook reader
yeah,
that they
whatever that
use,
app is, but yeah, I mean,
that
so they
comic book reader.
yeah, I mean, because I was, doing the whole Batman 52, series,
Oh, yeah.
Hierarchy, and then, they had a lot of other stuff too. So,
It's the one thing the comic books is the one thing that makes me want to get an iPad. I don't have one
yeah, I that's one thing at the iPad I really like, and I mean,
because they're too small on my phone.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've looked on the phone. I mean, if I was I was on a
Yeah,
plane and I was reading it on the phone, but yeah, I mean, and the iPad now, this one that I'm using for our soundboard. I mean, this is like the 9.7, the one that usually
yeah,
at Best Buy you have on sale for like 250 or something like
yeah.
that, which pretty big deal because at one time, of course, they're pushing the Pro,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
but it's that's not bad.
No, it's not
It's
bad.
not bad. I mean, especially since, there's so many quality apps
Yeah.
that's on there. So,
So what else is in the DC universe? Is there anything else
um, well, and
other than unknown yet to
I
be
think I think the
released?
problem. I mean, you're gonna have everything from Batman animated series, the comics and stuff,
I mean, is there anything other
but
than
other than
TVs,
that,
movies,
TV's
and comics?
comics. Well, they talked about exclusive merchandising, members of their store, blah blah,
Are they gonna
rewards
have
and
like
stuff. But
special feature videos? I wonder.
I
See, I think that would be cool
I would think
if you
so
could
too.
go in and go like, imagine that you get the DVD or the Blu-ray to something. I
Yeah,
know I said DVD. I dated myself.
uh,
You know,
beta.
yeah, beta. You get the Blu-ray to something, and you've got
Yeah.
these extra special features that are available on the DVD. I wonder if those will be available. Like, can I turn on audio commentaries for films on streaming services?
You know what they might do, and they do this with I mean, Amazon does this too, where you have like an app on your phone or on your iPad or on
Yeah.
whatever, and you can go along with the movie, and they'll pop up on your mobile, like the actor's name and information, and like maybe some backstories, what happened behind the scenes and stuff like that. So I can see that interaction happen online because I mean, most of it's going to be anymore. Everything's going to be streamed mainly on either your laptop or your iPad or your Android or whatever you have. I mean, that's kind of where things are going. I mean,
Yeah.
I, of course, or also too. I mean, your TV box, and I think right now, I mean, on your TV box, more than likely, and this is just a guess. This is just, I think right now it'll probably be kind of a app companion that you'll have on your iPad or
Oh,
laptop
yeah.
or phone. That's kind of what they do on some of the stuff I've seen out there. But uh, yeah, I mean, and explore DC characters, storylines via latest news, curated playlists, interactive encyclopedia. So, I mean, it sounds like they're trying to incorporate. Yeah, DC Universe works on desktops, all your iOS, Android, Chromecast, and all that good stuff. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here we
What?
go. Wow. So monthly, it's $7.99 a month. It's access to DC Universe on all your favorite devices. Unlimited access to exclusive original DC series, animated movies, select legendary films and TV shows. Curated list of DC comics, like you were saying before, daily news, chance to win access event, 7-day free trial, but 7.99 the year. I guess the year is like 74.99 a year. And I guess that's a 20% off
Yeah, it's a little bit of a
savings.
discount.
So, but you get like only thing different I see on here is like a premium annual member benefits and reward, whatever that is. But again, if you think about it, okay, so 70.99 you're paying for that. Netflix you're going to be paying I guess $11 now,
Yeah.
and then okay, well then let's say Disney. I don't know what Disney's is. I don't know what.
Probably gonna be 8 or $10.
Yeah, so there you go. Here you go there, and then I don't know. I mean, CBS they kind of got the Paramount and
The all
CBS.
access
They have
stuff.
all access stuff. I don't know.
And you can buy HBO like that now too without having a
Yeah,
cable subscription, can't you?
yeah, HBO Go, basically. I mean, um, I don't know. I guess that's probably. I guess you get that with your HBO package, but
Well, I thought you could subscribe. I thought there was a digital subscription now to HBO.
yeah,
Am I
I
wrong?
no, I think you're right. Yeah. I mean, this is a whole new. I mean, you think about this. I- Cable companies, they need to be careful. There's a big. I mean, I can see. I mean, forever, they're charging like ridiculous amount of money for cable,
Oh yeah.
and the only thing I think they'll try to counter that is trying to jack up the prices on on internet
Oh
services,
yeah.
and that's
Absolutely.
the biggest thing. But you have to ask yourself, okay, oh yeah, and then Amazon Prime, that's 99 a year if you think about that, because or they even go up to 100 and something now because they consider Prime part of the whole Amazon Prime package.
Yeah.
So it. I mean it. You're gonna have to start choosing, and then by the time you I mean, if you really wanna look at savings, yeah, you can look at your total cable bill, and then you can add all these up, like 74.99. Then I can add up, let's say, $100 for Prime if you go that direction. Because Prime's starting to have some good stuff too. I mean, not saying I couldn't do without, but they have some good stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple shows that I specifically pay for Prime for.
You know,
I mean, I like the shipping thing too because I use it.
yeah, and I do too. I mean, Jack Ryan is a big deal. I really like the Jack Ryan series. I've seen about 3 episodes. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm just a quick view of well, I was going to try to do a quick view of, you know, uh of Cox Internet because
Oh,
that's the
yeah,
local
that's our
deal.
local deal,
But
yeah.
I don't see one
Yeah.
that doesn't have internet. So I
Yeah,
don't have a way to know how much just cable is.
and just cable by itself.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem. They bundle this stuff together where it's, like, for instance, all we have is internet, and that's all I want because
Oh, here we go. So cable 140 channels, the probably the no frills, deal.
yeah,
It's $65
just for the cable.
just for cable. So if you saved $65, you could pay for 6 streaming services.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's 65 a month you're
Yeah.
paying, and
You
yeah,
you could
exactly.
afford 6 straight streaming services for that.
Yeah,
I mean, you'd have to choose which 6 you want.
yeah. Well, right now, I mean, you got Marvel. I mean, Disney, that's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, if you're gonna pick s I
Dude,
don't know. I mean,
for geekdom, for geekdom or anybody with kids, Disney's going to be a
yeah, I
must.
mean, that's gonna be it. Now, the whole thing with the DC universe, it's kinda like for me, it's almost like the movies. They're gonna have to, because there's a lot of DC content, but not a whole lot of good DC content. See what I'm a DC guy, okay?
I
I'm a
know you
DC
like
guy,
DC.
okay? So, but when it comes to good content, I mean, Disney,
I'm
they
going to have
have.
to sell you on it, huh?
Well, now and what I was reading, I think Disney is going to get the X-Men. I
That
was
yeah,
reading. I was
dude.
yeah.
Who was it? They've already said, is it Feige? They're talking about turning it over to Feige.
I
I read an article.
yeah,
They
look
they
for that.
already said who they want to turn the universe over to.
Yeah, because
X-Men.
and I read that the other day and I thought, "What's there you go." I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, already I was looking at some the Star Wars, and they're going to redo like the New Hope, but they're going to do it like an anime, which I thought, well, that's interesting.
Okay, that could be cool.
It has that kind of that Robotech look,
Yeah.
that type of
Well,
animation.
and they've already got the original content, the live action original content Star Wars
Yeah,
show
yeah,
that's going to be done by the guy that directed the Iron Man movies.
yeah, 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 yeah. I can never remember his
I can't
name,
remember his name
but
either.
I can see his
It
face.
sounds
Yeah, I
it
mean,
looks
it's
French, but I
yeah,
don't think it is. Um, Feige, yeah. Kevin Feige is taking over the X-Men movies. That is the
yeah.
plan. So, the
That's
Feige himself. I mean, this is the guy who made the Marvel Cinematic Universe what it is.
yeah,
I mean, in all reality,
yeah,
Feige's the one who made this all happen.
yeah. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, this
So
is
if Feige did it once, I guess they're hoping Feige can do it again.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's gonna
If
be
Feige can't do
oh,
it, no one
nobody
can.
can. Yeah. So
It'll be interesting to see.
I mean, the pieces. I mean, you see the puzzle, man. It's
And dude, so there's outliers. The Fox thing.
yeah,
There's outliers on the Fox deal that I did not think of. Like Simpsons.
yeah.
Like, are the Simpsons going to be a Disney character now?
I mean, that's interesting. I mean that.
And would they be on the Disney streaming? Right now, they're on the FX streaming app,
Yeah,
which is FX is owned by Fox.
Fox.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize. I thought FX was a different company. I didn't realize till very recently that they are actually owned by Fox. I don't think they used to be. I think Fox bought them.
Now it does. I don't know, and I guess is Fox still owned by does Family Guy? Is Family Guy different now? Are they owned by Fox or is it Comedy Network now?
Oh, I don't know.
Because
I think they sold. Yeah, I think that one's owned by Comedy Central
I'm just curious because at one time it
or
was on
Cartoon Network, maybe
yeah, yeah, that's
one
probably
of those
it.
two.
Yeah, which
Um,
I don't remember who owns Cartoon Network. Um,
Simpson
yeah,
going to Disney.
I mean that, man, that's a big deal. There you go. Another,
Disney acquisition of 20th Century Fox film and TV studios means Disney will control some of Fox's most important properties, including The Simpsons.
wow.
But The Simpsons is a network cornerstone. Okay, that's just talking more about what The Simpsons was. So yeah, they're
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean,
dude. I mean, there's and so I keep coming across these outliers that I'm like, wait, that also means this, and that also means this.
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you start thinking of well, like for instance, you go, oh well, Fox owns this. Oh, wait a minute,
Oh, yeah, all
Fox
those
owns
movies,
this.
all those 20th Century Fox movies from decades
Yeah,
gone. I mean, big, huge, not Star Wars.
yeah, I know.
I mean, tons and tons of movies. Like their streaming service could be huge instantly.
By the way,
Was that the
that's the
dog
podcast dog.
growling at us?
No, I'm apparently he has this fragrance coming up behind me
Oh,
and I don't know if he's growling or that is the sound of the smell that I'm
about to
about to.
endure.
Yeah, yeah, no, but yeah, Fox. I mean, you think about it. So they have all the Fox content, not
Okay,
all of
so
it, but
Fox's television division. Here's just some generic Fox television stuff that this could mean that they're getting this. The Simpsons, This Is Us. I'm not a This Is Us person, but
yeah,
it's super popular right now. Modern Family, American Horror Story, was super popular. Homeland, which is another
yeah.
pretty popular TV show. Um,
Well, they own like you also think of FX because I don't know if FX falls under that, if it's the entire umbrella of Fox. I know news is different.
yeah,
I know the news
Fox
content
is
is
keeping
different.
news, and I think Fox is Fox keeping sports or not? I don't
I
remember.
I would think
I think
so.
they were keeping sports and news.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think so. That's a big thing because I think sports kind of fall under under the kind of the news um, umbrella. So that
Dude, I am ready to see what the Disney streaming app is going to be.
yeah, I mean, because
It could be a Netflix killer.
yeah, Well, if I had to choose, like I said, even with DC Marvel, the DC Universe,
Yeah,
if I had a choice between that and DC, I would have to go with that first.
I think so.
You just because there's a
Oh,
ton of
exactly.
content, and I don't know. For $7.99 a
You
month.
suck.
Sorry.
Are you sure? For
Yeah.
$7.99? I was
Wow.
thinking $7.99
Was it
wasn't
good?
bad.
No, it's not bad. That was
Apparently it sucks.
apparently that was totally an accident there. Wow. Okay. No, but $7.99 is not bad, you know, and yeah, yeah, $7.99 a month, and then I don't know. I'd like to see. Have you seen anything yet about Disney services? If they've had any kind of
like
they
what kind
yeah
of
they
pricing
if
or
they
what they
fleshed
plan on?
anything out like on pricing and
Honestly,
stuff.
all I have seen is the expected launch date is sometime first half of 2019. I want to say I saw first quarter 2019.
Well, they don't have to be in a hurry.
No. Oh no,
It's
they
not like
don't.
the console wars where whoever gets there first. They got
Disney's gonna win no matter
Disney.
what.
Yeah, come on.
If they wait 3 more months to make it right,
They don't.
it'll be worth it.
They could be behind a year and a half. It doesn't matter because they have the content.
Yeah, I don't think they will delay though,
No.
because my guess is a lot of the Netflix contracts are coming to an end in 2019, and I bet it starts filling up fast.
I bet that's what they're waiting for. Honestly, I think that's what
Yeah.
they're waiting for. And plus, too, I don't know.
Well, and if they're gonna pull Fox stuff from Netflix and put on the Disney app, they gotta wait for those to expire too.
Yeah.
Because Fox would have already pinned those deals.
Well, like Shield. ABC is Disney. So, but we're talking about if you want to go back and you want to binge watch season 1 to wherever it ended up, whatever it ended.
Yeah.
Then, that's going to be pulled from Netflix. I can't see I can't see the reason why not.
Oh, it looks like Disney may be getting Fox Sports.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now that'd be interesting.
Well, I
want to see UFC Disney style.
Well, they do own
because Fox Sports runs FS1 runs.
Well, yeah,
some of the UFC fights,
and they own ESPN.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
So I guess what a monopoly! I guess
that
I
is
don't
a
want
juggernaut, man.
That's
ridiculous.
Now I bet eventually you're gonna have TVs where you have to buy them that has mouse ears. Because
and no more rabbit ears.
Yeah,
only
it's gonna be mouse
on
ears on it, and that's it.
Oh my gosh!
Isn't that insane?
That's ridiculous,
man. That is just so. They have a lot of power. They have a lot of power. I think they have a lot to say. I don't think the sponsors tell them anything. I think pretty much Disney said if you want to be on our is that podcast dog out there attacking another dog? I don't know. Apparently so.
Well,
oh man, we just kind of wow.
The Disney and DC thing and Fox.
Yeah, that pushed the news, didn't it? We can say that for next time.
Yeah, we'll have to save our weird news till next time.
Man.
I'm sure it's about bodily fluids.
Close.
I'll wait to see. We'll wait to see.
But man, I think it was a good podcast.
It was
a lot of good stuff. At least I thought it was good because it was very interesting to me. So I guess we can say goodbye, huh?
Let's say goodbye.
Well, let's say goodbye. Here we go. Well, everybody, thank you for joining. We had a good podcast. I'd like to say goodbye to my good friend Ricky Pope, and I'm Mike Schilling. Don't forget www.somethingaboutSomething.com. Thank you very much.